was such a kingdom, but the Sinhalese destroyed it.
Part of the Sinhalese nationalist ideology is to summon the past achievements. It's about this glorious golden past. Our Sinhalese kings, our Sinhalese farmers, Sinhalese so and so have made these great achievements.
How important is it for a country to have national pride?
I think that is the number one, that is the number two, and that is the number three. Because you lose your pride, you're nobody.
Members of the up-and-coming urban middle class like Narendra form the JHU's key constituency. Although they lead comfortable lives under the current economic system, many still believe that the introduction of free market forces into Sri Lanka has had disastrous results.
Thanks to globalization, today Western culture dictates everything. Western economic philosophy, Western political philosophy, and Western socio-cultural philosophy. But we think that we should somehow protect our cultural values and traditions within this modern market.
The Western culture and the Western development paradigm can't sustain in that manner. Our culture and the Buddhist principle is the only answer to the future world.
The JHU's distrust of Western values is shared by unlikely allies such as the Nationalist Marxist Party, the JVP. This is their May Day march. They are protesting against the links they believe exist between the West and the Tamil Tigers.
These marchers are shouting anti-NGO slogans. They're saying the international organizations that are here to help are in fact supporting the Tamil Tigers.
For some nationalists in Sri Lanka, the support shown by any Western country for the now-defunct peace process with the Tigers looks like a conspiracy.
The economic might is here in Asia. So they feared that there would be Buddhist ideology in Sri Lanka to form an Asian identity. So the Western powers feared that as Muslim fundamentalism raised, someday Buddhist political ideologies will come in and threaten their cultural hegemony.
So do you then suspect that the West would support the LTTE in order to keep Sinhala Buddhism in check, so to speak?
Yes, definitely yes. Whenever the LTTE is going to be defeated, they come and save them.
In fact, most Western countries now see the LTTE as a terrorist organization and have banned it. One of the few that hasn't is Norway, and when the Norwegians tried to broker the peace process, nationalist monks led a march on its embassy. The figure in a thong made from the Norwegian flag is Vilupalai Prabhakaran, the leader of the Tamil Tigers.
My critique of this kind of a militant Sinhalese Buddhist nationalism is that it does not offer anything positive to the minorities. You see, minorities are constantly seen as sources of threat, sources of insecurity.
It has been argued that it was the monks' pressure on the government to push for pro-Sinhala policies which caused the civil war in the first place. Some even claim that without the monks' involvement, there might never have been any Tamil Tigers.
This conflict has to stop in this generation. It should have been dealt with severely at the very beginning. Certainly, I don't want my children to go through this when they are adults and when they have their own families. They know the importance of being a Sinhalese and a Buddhist. They have a lot of interest in their race and religion.
For me, if I want my pride, then definitely you want your pride as well. And if I'm not ready to treat you with that respect and understand, that's where the conflict starts.
In June, hundreds of Tamil men, women and children were rounded up by the police in Colombo and bussed out of the capital. They were told that they had no valid reasons to be there. Even if the military solution favoured by the JHU nationalists does defeat the Tigers for now, it is unlikely that there will be any lasting peace until Sri Lanka's many ethnic groups feel that the island is home to all of them.